Hello, this is Gary Wishon, the disgruntled heathen. I'm going to be talking about politics. It's only because the religious wrong in this country is finally waking up to the fact that it can't win the argument. And it stopped trying, really. So when you can't win an argument, you stack the deck in your favor and you go into politics. The only advantage they have is religious people vote more often than lazy ass slackers. They're a strong voting bloc. And religious people tend to think, Christian, yeah, Christian, I'm a Christian. What's wrong with Christians taking over the country and putting the Bible center first? Putting the great moral lessons as an example of laws and making the Bible the law. Which Bible? Which denomination? Which interpretation? That's my question. I want every Christian to stop for a moment and think, how many other denominations of Christianity, all 30,000 of them, do you think is not Christian? Christianity is a blanket statement. It gets broken down to denominations. And that's where the real arguments begin. How many Catholics heard that they're not Christian? How many Christians think Catholics aren't Christian? Mormons, everyone laughs at them, as well they should, because goddamn, that is a funny fucking religion. Look it up. The Planet Koloff. Now, if you're still thinking Christianity being center first in government is a good thing, consider this. Even if you think it's right, you think it's right now, is it going to be right later? As the power becomes more religionized, will you be happy with what happens then? If the people who aren't the right Christian, who aren't Christian enough, lose rights, think about it. The only protection we have, everyone, atheists, non-believers, Jews, Islamic believers, and Christians, is secularism. No one's going to make any moves against religion in this country because everyone else wants their own rights protected. Mutually assured destruction. I would fight for Christians to have their church, to have their own little channels on TV and in their own media, because I don't want to lose my rights too. You give power to one section of the government. When do they stop? When you give them the okay to override other rights, other people's rights, where will they stop? I'm going to read you a part of an article about one of the people leading the charge to do this. Roy Moore. A disturbing pattern has emerged since the Washington Post first report that 4 women accused Republican Senate candidate Roy Moore, who's also a former judge, of offenses ranging from creepy to criminal. People in Gadsden, Alabama, where Moore worked in the district attorney's office 3 decades ago, say it was common knowledge Moore pursued teenagers when he was in his 30s. Well, you can't say that's not biblical. Locals told the New Yorker they recalled being told that the local mall banned Moore for this same reason. Accusations of criminal assault are difficult to prove in court. such as the limitations in the cases have since passed. I'll leave a link to the article down below. Now, these accusations of sexual misconduct is just one example of how people. Roy Moore, I don't think he's going to lose his Senate race because of this. The only thing he has to do is say, I claim Jesus. I stand on the authority of the Bible and God Almighty. He's in fucking Alabama. I'm sure he can get a majority. And the people are saying, well, if he repented, hey, Jesus, God forgives. I got one question for you. And I hope somebody shares this with people of authority or somebody who can look into this. Seems how he had an unhealthy interest in teenagers. What if when he was in the district attorney's office and later on the judge, that clouded his thinking when it came to a pedophile case? Are you still forgiving him then? If he let a pedophile off, if the case was open and shut and somehow the guy still didn't go to jail because Roy Moore has an unhealthy interest in teenagers, are you still going to let him off because he claims Jesus? That kind of thinking is fucked up. And that's the only thing they have to offer. When the hypocrisy of the religious wrong is exposed. I claim Jesus. God has forgiven me. Do you really want that running the government? Till next time. Goodbye.